So you want to make some money online and you want to know what the best business is to choose, what's best for you and all that. And one of the ways to do that is really to bring yourself through this hero's journey for the best outcome, for your best future. Let's just put it that way. My name is George Pauly, and I am going to walk you through the hero's journey and why is that important for you to make money online and choose the best business model. So there is a worksheet that is going to, if you go in the description in this YouTube video, you'll find the link to download or access the worksheet. And I'm going to go over how to use that worksheet and at the end of this video. So if you go ahead and you check out the timestamp, then you'll be able to fast forward right to that if you don't want to listen to this whole thing here. So anyways, making money online, I mean, you know what, that's just it's a fantastic lifestyle if you enjoy it, if it's right for you. It's not for everybody, all right? And really to make money online, you need to pick the best online business that will fit your needs and your abilities and your skills and so forth. And the hero's journey is going to play a very important part in determining if you're successful in your online business, if it comes true, and if it manifests or not, and ultimately so you can live an epic lifestyle. In earning passive money online, it requires some skills. All right, you're going to have to learn something new. It's going to require commitment. This commitment is going to be in the form of time. It's going to be in the form of some investment in time and probably in some money, because nothing really comes for free. And the biggest thing is this emotional commitment, which again is part of the whole hero's journey. And when you go through all this successfully, and I'll walk you through it over and over. So if you do decide to follow my channel, if you do decide to kind of sign up with me on my newsletter and all that, I'll walk you through it, because I believe that I'm qualified to be able to walk you through everything that you need. I'm not an expert at everything, okay, but I've got everything you need, and I can give you the path so you can work on that. Now, the best online business is really going to be one that you'll enjoy doing every day. Some people, like my business partner Stan, says, hey, if you enjoy doing it, you'll do it for free, the money will come. Well, I want the money. I want to be able to see the money. And the enjoying what you do every day is a big part of it, and it's really important. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're going to think about, oh man, I just don't like this, and what am I going to do? And you're going to be looking for the next shiny object, and you're going to want to move on, and you won't plant your flag. So what is it that you like to do? And this is all part of that worksheet that's down below there that will help you get through and decide really what is perfect for you. Think of hobbies. You know, what do you like to do? Do you like to plant trees? You can see I'm out here in my backyard. I've got a Haas avocado that I just planted. I've got another, that's my Christmas tree. There's another avocado over there, and then a guava over there, and some other things. But anyways, I like planting trees. Now, I'm not going to make a video or make money on planting trees at this time, but there are other things that I want to do. And I'm actually going to start a new channel. So I'll put a link down below to my new channel, or maybe it's up here in the corner to go check out that channel. And it's basically how to make money in order to build an experimental airplane, an RV-10. That's a whole nother thing. So back to you guys, okay? Anyone can make money online, but 97% of the people don't make it. They really don't. And that is true with starting a regular business. Like, let's just say you start a brick and mortar business. Now you might have a 90% or an 80% chance of failure, 20% chance of coming through with it. But online, man, it's so easy, because it's the risk for a reward, because a lot of times there's very low risk, the reward is high, and people don't have the proper expectations, and they just let it go. So we're going to work on that, okay? a lot of times it's just not the right business for them because they're not following a passion. They're not following something that they really kind of enjoy to do. So this video here is going to help you determine some of the important questions that you need to ask yourself over and over, and the answers might change. That's okay. My answers have been changing for 5 years. It's a dynamic lifestyle. And the worksheet, again, go on through that worksheet. Now, I'm just going to brush on this hero's journey here a little bit. I've got some cheat sheet notes here. And the first thing is really you want to keep the end in mind. What is it that you want? Joseph Campbell, all right, he is somebody who did Star Wars, and not did Star Wars, but he kind of wrote this model of the hero's journey, and George Lucas in Star Wars, and that's how all that came up to. But basically, there's going to be a call to adventure. This is your adventure. This is your life. What do you want to be doing in 3 to 5 years from now? And there's going to be some knowns and some unknowns, because if you're new to business, if you're new to online business, or maybe you've tried it and just haven't had the success before. So there are some knowns and some unknowns. Helpers and mentors. Everyone needs helpers and mentors, okay? So we're going to also go into that a little bit. Now, the challenges and temptations, okay? Challenges and temptations. There's going to be things that are difficult, and you're going to be tempted. Either cheat, quit, or whatever. And then you have the abyss, which is really the bottom. That's when you might be up all night long, crying, and you just don't know what to do, and you're all alone. You're going to feel that way. The transformation and atonement, okay? That's when you kind of come out of the abyss and you transform and you atone. We'll get into that. And then, of course, there's the return, where you actually return back to your life or your family, whatever you want to call that. And that's kind of when you become a hero. And what the do it now is, what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to download that worksheet. And this is where I will bring you through the worksheet starting right here. So this is the timestamp. If you're watching this a second time, you can just fast forward right to here and we'll pick it up. All right. We'll see you at my desk. So, hey, this is George. If you've skipped to this part of the video, welcome back. And if you're just kind of continuing on to watching this, hey, fantastic. I'm glad you made it this far. So what we're doing here is this is Make Money Online, how to pick the best online business with your hero's journey. And that's what I'm going to go over right now is a specific form which is downloadable that you guys can get. And there's a link somewhere here. So just go ahead and look for that link. Maybe you already have it. This is going to link you to a Google Doc, which I'm going to update it. So I'm going to put an updated date, and then that way if you guys have an old version, you want to come back, you want to try it again, something like that, there will be a date along with that. So anyhow, these are the instructions. There's 3 pages here if you want to print them out. And what we're going to do here, so this is how you can follow along and how to fill out this form, and I'm going to go through it step by step the best that I can, kind of ad lib right here. And I want to tell you that I'm the hero's journey. I know what I'm talking about. I've been through it many times. One of my past businesses in network marketing, I used the hero's journey up to 10 times a day on different people like you to help you discover what it is that you really want. So this form here, it's going to help you fill it out. Again, print it out if you'd like, or if it's on a Google Doc, if you want to type it out, that's fine. You can pause this or run it slow if you don't have a speed recorder or something like that, or a video speed deal. And so what we really want to focus on here is that a perfect day for you, or an epic lifestyle as I like to call it, it's just for you, and the only person that has that answer is you. So we're going to work through that here of what your perfect day and what your epic lifestyle would be about, because really that's why, I hope that's why you're here, is to learn how to have that perfect day. And really it requires a full bank account, and requires time and good health and good people and something that you like. And that goes down right here, is doing something you like is what do you really want to be doing? All right. Now, let's just say that your bank account was full and you had all the time that you wanted to do whatever you want. What would that be for you? And, maybe not today, like, hey, I wish my bills were all paid. I wish I had the perfect person to share my life with. I wish these things would be all better. Let's just, put all that aside right now. Just let's design, use your imagination, meditate if you have to, on what your perfect day would look like. You know, Lottery people, no, that's not it. Let's just say that you have a recurring income. And what would you do? What would your week, what would your month look like? Okay? What would you like to do? Maybe it's something that you've always done, but you have not been able to do a lot of. Maybe you like gardening. Maybe you looking out at the stars. Maybe it's sailing. Maybe you just want to be on one of those sailboats going around the world, or maybe you just want to be parked somewhere at a nice dock and um, be able to live there. Maybe half the time. Who knows? All right. And following this path is really kind of called the hero's journey. And I'm going to challenge you to become your own hero, because what this whole hero's journey is you're going to step on a journey if you decide to go into the unknown and find out putting yourself into that spot that when you come out as the hero, your family, your kids, your friends, whatever it might be, even yourself, you're going to say, bam, I did it. All right. And you will have the rest of your life to be able to enjoy that. So, number one here is, what do you want? And keep the end in mind. Again, the end is going to be, imagine, where you want to be in life 3 to 5 years from now. Okay. Maybe you don't want to be an employee. Maybe you want to own your own business. Maybe you want to be financially free. Maybe you want to be living, have a dream house somewhere, in Hawaii. I like where I live. I want to live where I'm at. I'm in Mesa, Arizona, the United States, and I want to have a second home. And part of my whole thing, which you'll learn more about, is I want to build and fly my own small airplane, a four-seater with a propeller on it. And, I want to have it here local in Mesa where I live. And I want to have a second home with an airstrip that I can fly to. Something that's just kind of out of reach by car in a day, but can easily get there in an airplane in about 3 or 4 hours. And that's kind of what I'd like to be. That's where I'd like to be living. Of course, I want to travel and all that. I've got a 5-year-old kid. I've got a wife who's a nurse. But all that will kind of mold in of where I'll be living. What is my life going to be like in 3 to 5 years? I'm going to have this airplane. I'm going to have another house. My kid will be a little bit older. He'll help me build this airplane, maybe, if he wants to. I'm going to leave it up to him. And so I'm going to be living, with my wife and my kid, hopefully, maybe another kid after that. And what am I going to be doing? Well, I'm going to be doing whatever I want. Okay. I'm not going to say that I'm a big sail person, but I do like scuba diving, and I want to be flying my airplane. Okay. Fly my airplane. Just like that. So what is it for you? If you need to pause, if you need to write it down, if you've got a notebook or something like that. And by the way, if you follow me long enough, you'll have one of these, okay? And basically, I date it, and it has all my notes of all the things that I do, and I've got probably 10 of these things. And I just keep writing, and I write stuff down. So maybe if you have this sheet, staple it in there, write a date, and date everything, all right? Date everything and take that wherever you go. Go to a coffee shop, bam. But anyways, this is what I want to be doing, right? Maybe scuba diving, airplane, did not spell it right. You don't have to be really smart to be able to do a business like this. Anyways, how much money? Is $17,000 a month passive enough for you? Or let's just put in here almost passive, okay? Almost passive, because there's no really such thing as completely passive income. You're going to have to kind of maintain. and kind of keep it going. So that is the question number one: is what do you want? What would your life be like, and how would that feel? All right, let's just do it over that. Okay, how would that make you feel if all that were to come true? If you had that money, if you had the lifestyle, would it feel, we don't want to put good because that's not a good one. We want to feel fantastic, rewarding. That would feel ecstatic. I'd feel ecstatic. How would you feel? Okay? How would you feel if all of your dreams, if this, whatever you're trying to do, how would that make you feel if that all came true? Now, the second thing here is going to be your call to adventure. Now, this is where you consider doing something unfamiliar. Now, there's kind of two calls to adventure. There's a call to adventure for you right now because you're here and you want something new and you want to do something. Again, that's keeping the end in mind. Well, what is it? Maybe there's something that you've considered for a business. When I say unfamiliar, let's say that you want to go with a brand new business that you want to open up a McDonald's, or you want to open up a Subway, or maybe you have some crafts, you like photography, you want to open up a studio. Maybe you are a cook of some kind and you want to sell meals. Or maybe you just want to get online and teach meals. Maybe you want to write a book. All these things, maybe something that you've considered. So I want you to write that down. Write that down now in this spot. Okay? That's what you want to do. Is write that down now in this spot. That's what you want to do. All right? So maybe something here would be get on camera here and plant a garden. I've done that a little bit, planting my trees in my backyard, kind of doing some videos that when I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So that's that. All right. Now, letter B here. What do you like or you don't like? All right. Think of that. Are you a risk taker? Okay. Or are you more of a safe type of person? I'm a risk taker. All right. I'll put all my money up. I'll put everything on the line and to go out and do something like that because there's a risk for reward. And if you go to take a route, let's just say, where there's no investment and you want everything done for you, you've got no skin in the game and you're probably going to give up, you're going to quit. That's why that 95 or 97% of the people don't ever make it anywhere because they have really no risk. So if you want some reward, it's going to take some risk. It's going to take some time, some emotion, and some money. All right, flat out. So this here, when you print this out or when you have this out, circle this. I like or I don't like. Okay, risk. Chances are you might be a safe type of person. You don't like a lot of risk. Okay, but here, a risk, putting up all your money, mortgaging your house, sell your stuff and run some ads for whatever you're selling your book, getting people into your Subway sandwich shop, or marketing yourself. All right. There's going to be some risk in there. So maybe just over here, take some notes on what a risk, what it's going to be like, what your thoughts are. Now, the known and the unknown. All right. These are things that, okay, you see a Subway shop or you've read a book and like, God, what is it going to take to publish a book? What is it going to take to open up a brick and mortar type business? All right. Now, the question here is, what do you know about the business that you think that you want? And maybe you have several business ideas, and maybe you're going to pick the one that's the least risky. Pick the one that you're going to enjoy. All right, that's my first advice right there. So over here, A is either you know or you don't know everything, and are there no surprises or are there lots of surprises? Let's say that you've already started a brick and mortar business and you want to do another one. So this would be something that, circle it. Hey, I know how this works. I know what I'm going to do. I know everything. Some people think that they know everything, and I can't help them. I don't know everything, all right? I know a little bit about a lot of things, and I know a lot about only a couple things. So that's really kind of me here. Surprises. There's always surprises and challenges around every corner, and that's just the way it is in life. And what is it going to be for you? So as you start your journey, there's going to be knowns and unknowns. Now, if you look at the hero journey sheet, and I'm going to um, it's attached to this document here, but I'm going to also put that up right here. Now you can see it. There's the known and the unknown, and you're going to be stepping into the unknown. Over here, letter B is, what have you always enjoyed your entire life? I have always enjoyed building, fixing, and problem solving. That's why I want to build an airplane. I want to build an airplane because I want to actually build it. And then when I fly it, one of the gifts that I have is I can analyze things in my brain and figure things out. And I want to fly, and I want to hear the engine. I want to feel the wind. I want to see the weather. Those are all kinds of things that really excite me, that are unknowns that I want to experience. So what is it for you? What is it for you? Over here, I'm an expert, okay? Like I told you, all right? I like to build things. I like to solve problems. And I'm mechanically inclined, if I spelled that right. Those are my gifts. I'm natural, and I've always been doing that since I've been 5, 6, 7, 10 years old, fixing and selling lawnmowers, okay? That's it for me. So you go ahead and fill that out, okay? Now over here, helpers and mentors. This is another part of when you step into the unknown. Now these are people that maybe you know already. Maybe these are books that you've read or you're going to read, classes that you've taken or that you will take in the future. You don't have all these answers, so that's okay right now. Online courses. I don't have an online course of my own, but maybe I will in the future. Videos. This is a video. If you subscribe and you decide to follow me, maybe here you'll get what you want, or somebody else will show you how to get what you want. I don't have all the answers. I may not have what you want. All I want to do is see if you know what you want, or at least you think you know what you want. I want to encourage you to take that challenge, to step in the unknown, take that journey and become a hero and live your life like you want to, okay? Now over here, maybe you have a friend that can help you with something. These are the different books on how to start and run a business. You can put a yes or a no in here if you've read books about business. Now, if the answer is yes, hey, look, you're going to be reading more books, okay? Maybe you've taken some classes and courses already, all right? That would be a yes or no. Let's just say that it's a yes. Well, you're going to be taking more classes in the future, all right? There are videos that you can watch to help you, okay? Have you seen any videos? You're watching this video right now, so that would be a yes. There's going to be more videos you're going to be watching, okay? Challenges and temptations. This is where, let's just say you broke a bad habit, or you're trying to break a bad habit. There's challenges, let's just say trying to lose weight or be healthy. There's challenges staying on the diet, on exercising, giving up coffee, all those things. Those are all challenges, and it tempts you. You drive by or you go to a party, and all of a sudden there's dessert. I'm drinking green tea. This is something that is a challenge to keep going every day. Temptations, well, temptations is to not drink this. There's going to be all kinds of temptations on the devil, whatever. I'm not going to get into that, but you don't have these answers right now, okay? But this is for the future. But you will have challenges and temptations when you take this hero's journey. The abyss is when you're at the bottom. That is when you can't sleep at night. You can't think. Part of the abyss that I've been into in the past is there was a time where I sold my brick and mortar business of 18 years, and I ran out of money. I was trying to do a business online. I ran out of money, wasn't making any money. I couldn't pay my mortgage, and I was really far behind. And this abyss part was really when I was at my low and like, man, I don't know what I want to do. I know what I want to do, but I don't know how, or I can't do it. And it was severely behind, and I couldn't talk to my friends about it, couldn't talk to my wife about it. That was the low point of, or one of the low points, let's just say. And I got out of it. All right. You will come out of this abyss. I promise you that. All right. You just have to stick with it and keep on going. And, you know, there's ways to do that. There's all kinds of ways. But this is going to be the low point. It's going to happen. Um, you've already been in the abyss and type things. Let's just say that you raised some kids and the kids are out of the house now, but there might be a point where you are not feeling like, um, not feeling good about it. I don't know. That's up to you. Okay. The transformation and atonement. This is something that changes inside of you, that you get that light, or that's like that boost of energy, or that shot in the arm of adrenaline, that man, and you get out of it and you learn something, and you get out and you share that with everybody. And then finally you're going to return, and when you return out of this abyss, let's just say, or out of the unknown, you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the success, and you can share that with other people. This is when you've written your book. This is when you've opened up your online business. This is when you've opened up your brick and mortar business. All kinds of different scenarios will play into here, and this is when, boom, you come out of that. So that is the end of this hero's journey part thing. Now there might be some addendums to this, but again, you can download this. If you look at the bottom here, in the footnotes here, you can go visit my website by clicking on this. You can visit my YouTube channel. You can get on my newsletter subscription. Just kind of click, put in your name and your email, and I'll get you on that. And that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, go ahead and subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know in a comment if what I can do better, what I can improve upon, what you like, etc., etc. And thank you very much. Have a fantastic day, and welcome to your hero's journey.